Minister of Federal Capital Territory, Barr Nyesom Wike, has changed new solid waste management contractors to ensure an immediate improvement in sanitation in the FCT, warning that excuses would not be tolerated. The minister gave the charge in a meeting with the 54 solid waste cleaning contractors who were recently awarded waste cleaning contracts, where he warned against misconduct towards work, assuring for quick payment only when the work is well done.
It is not easy. Management of waste is one of the most difficult jobs. One of the most difficult jobs to embark upon. I want to plead with you to please see it as that we are also carrying out an assignment for the development of the only city we have in Nigeria, the only capital we have in Nigeria. You see some people in front of the countries, they will just leave it there, not even arranging it well so that those who are picking the refuse will come and pick it. They will just dump it on the road. Please, I beg, any zone that you are attached to or you have been allocated to, try as much as we can to interface and interact with those who carry out business there or those who reside within that zone. So that they will also be able to call their attention to say, look, your workers didn't come to work today. And so there's so much refuse on the road. As citizens, they know on that. So we can also know that the contractors or those on their side, this responsibility are not living up to expectation. So I feel that, and let me say clearly, if the job is done, your payment will be made. I plead that we don't go back to start fighting. We have applied for this. I don't know who is who, and I don't want to know who is who. Do your work, get your pay.
Wike emphasized on serious cleaning up in regular basis in the city center and areas diplomats reside, such as Asokoro, Maitama, Wuse, and Guzape, also calling on residents to cooperate with the contractors for smooth execution of waste in the city, while announcing that a task force will be set up immediately to monitor the contractors' operations, adding that future payments would be subject to satisfactory performance.
That are given Asokoro, Maitama, know that, or Wuse too, know that that is anybody that comes to Abuja or coming from the airport is a route that everybody will pass there. And those of them who come, without diplomats, we work and live within this vicinity of Wusetu, Maitama, and Asokoro. So that gives them the impression of how the entire city looks like. And so you must know that you have to work very hard. You cannot say because the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, you don't work. No, there's nothing like that. You cannot allow the refuse to stay Saturday and Sunday. You must have a special team that have to carry to remove the refuse both Saturday and Sunday. I've had so many people say that, oh, Abuja is filthy. Maybe they are right. But if you ask those who say so, how many of them have been able to pay their fees to the government for those who are responsible to collect this refuse to do it? If you go and enforce, will you not be confronted by the powers that be? If we say, okay, go to Asokoro now, you will see no poor man lives there. They're all big men, beautiful houses, but they will bring out their refuse and put it in front. Now, who will come and collect it? You. Who will pay? They expect that it is the responsibility of government to do it free of charge. And when you say no, they misinterpret or they give different coloration.
Speaking on behalf of the contractors, Mr. Ibrahim Babayo thanked the minister for the audience and urged his colleagues to heed the warnings while also pledging the contractors' commitment to ensuring a clean FCT.
Your Excellency, I want to passionately appeal to you. Some of us that have been carrying out these works before, the leadership of the association compelled our members to persevere all through the period that there were issues, payments were not made. As of today, there are outstanding payments of about 8 months, 14 days. Some of our members that are less privileged, that have no capacity to continue, fail in their services. We that were carrying out works in critical areas, some of our colleagues, we continue to provide these services. Through debts from our banks, some of us went to long Shylocks and collected money. Furthermore, our staff, some of them cannot pay their staff salary, and we employ the most vulnerable people in the country. Widows, most of our CPAs are widows that are having children to train children with the meager salaries we pay them. So we appeal to Your Excellency to please sympathize and see that those you scrutinize and those that deserve to be paid should be paid. We have been carrying out these services all this while. Right now, the dump site, most of our compactors are laden with waste. We can't even dump them at the dump site. So they are all queued up at the dump site, so we need that place to also be taken care of so that we can efficiently serve this city.